Hey everyone, and welcome to day 5 of this 30-day Pilates journey called Finding Your Center. So before we get started today, I just want you to take a moment to think about how you feel today in body and mind. So we've had 4 days already of working on finding and activating that center, that core. Wanted to have you think about today how this has felt for you to take this time for yourself. Number 1, getting that daily dose of movement. But number 2, how working on the center, how working on the core, how working on focusing on you has felt for you and how you're feeling today. So hopefully you're feeling amazing. I'd love to hear in the comments below what you think and how you're doing. So please take some time to reflect on that today. And now we will get started. So today is day 5 and we are going to be focusing on the shoulders today, right? Not so much like, the tops of the shoulders, but really thinking about how the shoulders connect down into the ribs and down into our core and playing a part in connecting and finding our center and our powerhouse. So shoulders are today. So first I want you to just find a comfortable seat. I'm gonna stay here on my knees. You can just do a cross-legged position if that's better. And what I want you to do first, so we're just gonna do just some easy lifting and lowering of the shoulders. So I want you to go ahead and let the shoulders snuggle up into the ears, right? So this is called elevating the shoulders. And then I want you to bring them down. That's depressing the shoulders down your back. So draw them down towards your ribs. And again, go ahead and draw the shoulders up. And then let's bring them down. And again, we lift and lower. So our shoulders should have this nice movement, this nice range. So we should be able to do this motion, right? The problem is a lot of times our shoulders end up more up here than they do down here just because of stress and tension and just how we hold our bodies. So we're just gonna work on getting them down today and connecting downwards. So now let's just do some easy shoulder rolls. So bringing them forward, up, and then back. So just loosening up the shoulders here. Maybe you even do one shoulder at a time, getting a little bit more into the rest of the body as well. All right, just a couple more. All right, now bring them up to your ears one more time and then draw them down your spine, okay, or down towards your rib cage. I want you to feel how the shoulders are kind of snuggling into that position towards the ribs, right? And so I will say, if you're thrusting your ribs out forward, it's gonna be hard to find that connection. So just like we've been working on, keep the shoulders pressing down and back, and then the shoulders can connect to the ribs. So do that so they can meet up there together. All right, so with that, I want you to now come onto your backs. So we're gonna lay all the way down and just have your knees bent with your feet comfortably here on the mat. I'm gonna have you bring your arms now up to the sky. So nice straight arms. Now we're gonna, what we call protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades, moving the shoulders away from the spine and then bringing them back together. So we're gonna draw our fingertips up towards the sky without lifting the spine or any other part of the body. You can feel the shoulders separating away from the spine. And then you're gonna plug them back in. So really exaggerate that movement as you squeeze the shoulder blades together towards the spine. And then you reach the arms away and then you squeeze them back in. So this is that protraction reaching away and retraction drawing them in. So just keep that moving. Again, keeping those arms straight so that the movement is coming just from that shoulder area. And again, we should be able to do this with our shoulders. I once heard that our shoulders should be able to act like slippery bars of soap along that area. So they should be able to move up, down, in, out pretty easily, right? So we still want that shoulder mobility as well. All right, so now find kind of that middle ground. So you're not reaching, you're not spreading the shoulders apart, you're not squeezing them together, but they're just kind of floating there right on the mat, right in between those 2 points. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and draw the legs into a tabletop position now, keeping the arms here. Now, I want you to start moving one arm at a time, but I want you to think of drawing those back of your ribs down, that's staying connected to the mat. Now we're gonna start to bring that right arm back behind us, and if you start to pop the ribs forward, that means your arm has gone too far. So only bring it as far back as you can without moving the ribs, and then draw the arm back up, and then do it to the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches back, and then draw back up. Excuse me, inhale, arm back, exhale, lift. Good, inhale, exhale. You also want to do this without lifting the shoulder up by the ear. So just like we said about snuggling the shoulders down towards the ribs, we don't want to lift that shoulder up. So keep all that in mind as you move the arm. For a lot of people, they'll need to lift up onto a pillow with their shoulders in their head and be able to get their ribs really planted down into the mat. So if that's you, please feel free to go ahead and do that. All right, now we're gonna add the opposite leg here. So as you bring that right arm back, the left leg reaches out. Good, draw back into center. Good, inhale, reach apart, exhale, center. So we're alternating sides here. So I know we've already done this. It might have been in day 1, but I want you now to focus on the shoulders and how they're connected to the core with this one, right? So you could feel, if you just kind of let your shoulder go and let your ribs pop, you're not staying connected, you're arching too much. So that's where finding that connection, that center is really important here. Good. Keep that moving. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale. Last set. Nice job. All right, now keeping the legs here in the tabletop position, keep the arms drawing up to the sky. Now we're gonna work on our ab curls. So again, draw the shoulders down first, connect them to the ribs, press the ribs down, take your inhale, exhale as you lift into your ab curl. Think about not rounding the shoulders and pulling the shoulders away from the spine, which can tend to happen. Keep thinking of pulling the shoulders down, connecting them to the ribs, and then lower back down. And then we do that again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. And I want you to do 3 more just like that. And 2. Good, last one. So a good rule of thumb here is keeping the collarbone wide. So if you think about, if you were to kind of round your shoulders in and together, you'd be shortening the width of the collarbone. I want you to think of keeping the width in your collarbone, and that will help kind of keep the shoulders down and back. All right, now I want you to lift into your ab curl. We're moving into our single straight leg stretch. So I want you to keep the shoulders down and connected as you pull that right leg in, reach the left leg long. And then we switch. So we're moving the hands onto that leg that's pulling in, but the shoulders are not moving. They're staying connected down the back. What can often happen here is people start to lift their shoulders way up by their ears. And then so I want you to slide the shoulders down. Good, finding that shoulder stability. Good, as we work into that center. Do 2 more sets. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Good, lower it all the way back down. All right, we're gonna do our double leg stretch now. Same thing here with the shoulder stability. This is gonna be harder because your arms are gonna be moving back behind you, okay? So think about that, shoulder snuggling down as you move the arms back. So come into your ab curl, hands on top of both legs. Now we inhale, reach the arms and the legs apart. Don't let the chest drop down. Don't let the shoulders come up. And then we bring everything back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good, lower it all the way back down. All right, moving straight into our single straight leg stretch. So similar to single leg stretch, you're gonna lift up. You're gonna this time keep your legs straight as you bring your hands behind the right leg. We pulse, pulse, bring that leg towards you, switch, pulse, pulse. So same feeling here with the shoulders. Staying down and back, connected to that center. Good, 3, 3, 2, 2. Good, 1 and 1. Bend the knees in, lower down. All right, last one here is double straight leg stretch. So both legs are gonna reach up. This time you're gonna draw your arms either down by your sides, or for more of a challenge, hands will come behind the head, elbows wide. Keep those shoulders snuggling down. That's super important here. So if you have your elbows too wide, your shoulders aren't gonna be able to come down towards the ribs. So lift them up just a little bit. Inhale, reach the legs away. Exhale, bring it back up. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, exhale. 3 more, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, bend the knees. Lower all the way down. This time, go ahead and bring the hips a little side to side, just rocking a little bit here. Good, and then just hold here in the center. All right, let's take one more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, go ahead and rock yourself up to seated. Then we're gonna flip on over into all fours. So coming onto the hands and the knees, right? You should know by now kind of how to set up here for this. We're doing our shoulders over our wrists, our hips over our knees. We're finding that nice long spine, all right? So press yourself away from the floor. So a good way to kind of feel this is to kind of start to bounce your upper body up and down without bending the elbows, right? So you're kind of doing that movement we were doing on our backs, that protraction and retraction of the shoulders. So I want you to press yourself away. Don't press so much that you round the upper back, right? You're finding that middle position, but still staying nice and stable and steady. All right, so from here, just like we did on our back, we're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching apart. So let's find our left leg reaching long first. All right, so hip bone facing the ground, core is pulling in, ribs are pulling up towards towards the ceiling while our shoulders are snuggling down. All right, reach that right arm nice and long. Now plug both shoulders down, down, down. All right, now hold them there. We're just gonna start to lift and lower the arm and the leg. So we're not coming all the way to the mat or all the way down. I just want you to do this though without pulling that right shoulder or even your left shoulder up by your ear, right? Keep pulling it down. Almost that you wanna feel like you're moving that arm with the back of the shoulder, not the top of the shoulder. Good, last 3, 2, 1, lift up, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold here. I will say something that helps is if you really pull your shoulder open and down, right? It kind of rotates your inner arm slightly up towards the ceiling, not a full rotation, but you'll feel, right, that inner part of your elbow rotating inward and upward. So hopefully that helps. All right, keep that leg there. Sweep the arm back by your side so it's nice and straight with the palm facing up now. Shoulders sliding down. Go ahead and pulse, not pulse yet, lift arm and leg again together. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hold here for a second. feel how this left shoulder really has to stabilize. So has it come up by your ear yet? Try to pull it down. There's a lot of work happening on this left side, right, to stay connected through here. All right, last thing here, awkward airplane. Send that right arm back forward. We're gonna inhale as we reach arm and leg apart, opposite directions. Exhale, pull it back to center. Good, inhale, open. Feel that shoulder blade snuggle down. Keep it there as you bring it back to center. Good, last one, inhale, open. Exhale, back center. Lower it all the way down. All right, shake that left wrist out just a little bit. Circle it around. We're gonna do all of this on the other side. So right hand stays grounded, right shoulder pulling down the spine, right leg reaching long. This just adds that extra challenge for your center, for your core, with that leg reaching back. Left arm is gonna reach forward. Again, pull the shoulders down, both of them together. And then start to lift and lower the leg. Good. So don't forget about here, all the other things that we've worked on, right? Your ribs pulling in and up, right? Your spine staying neutral so that you're working your glutes here as well. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, sweep the arm back by your side, palm facing up, shoulders open and back. Good, lift and lower. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that arm back forward. Good, awkward airplane. Inhale, arm and leg reach apart. Exhale, they pull back to center. Just 2 more. Inhale, exhale. This takes a lot of centering work. Inhale, exhale. Good, lower the arm all the way down. All right, sink back into a child's pose real quick. Just giving those shoulders and those wrists a rest. Good, and then go ahead and stack your spine all the way up. All right, we're gonna come back forward, but we're gonna come onto our forearms now, doing a little forearm plinking. So we're gonna keep our elbows underneath our shoulders, right? Same rules apply here, shoulders sliding down. So even if you look at me here, right, the shoulders are not up by the ears, they're sliding, connecting. Keep that, and then draw one foot back and then the other. All right, holding that, you're gonna start to rock forward and back, right? So you are moving here at the elbows, at the ankles, at the shoulders, but again, without lifting the shoulders up. Keep them pulling down. Good, let's do 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. All right, transfer your weight to your right arm as you start to open up to a side plank, right? Snuggling that shoulder down. Good, make sure hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Either hold this here or lift your top leg. All right, a little bit more challenge. Maybe lift that top arm. Good, hold for 3, 2, 1. Good, lower everything down. Let's come to the other side. So coming through center first, twist now to your left or onto that left arm. Good, shoulders snuggling down and back, ribs pulling back as well. Lift that leg, maybe lift the arm. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, place that foot down. Come back to the forearms and then go ahead and lower your knees. All right, we're gonna come back to our hands and our knees to do some tricep presses. So, or tricep push-up, our Pilates push-up. So this is, again, that shoulder stability making sure the shoulders are pulling down. I'm gonna do these on my knees. If you can do these on your toes while keeping the appropriate alignment, please go ahead and do that. Either way, you're gonna find your plank position, shoulders pulling down. Now with these Pilates push-ups, we keep the elbows by the sides as you bend and then press up. So let's do that again, bend and press. So don't let the ribs drop, right? Everything is moving in one straight line. Good, bend and press. 2 more, bend, press, last one. Good, sink back real quick. Keep the arms lifted as you sink the hips back. So just try to stretch a little bit deeper into the chest and the shoulders. Maybe lift the hands so you're tenting the fingers. Good, we're gonna come back forward and do that again. So coming forward, choose your knees or full plank, shoulders down, nice straight line here. Good, start to bend the elbows and press. Bend and press. Again, elbows graze the sides. Good, bend and press. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Now you're gonna lower all the way down onto the belly. Good, and then go ahead and release. All right, so from here, we're gonna work on our Swan and Superman. All right, so forehead is on the mat. Your legs are a little bit wider than hip distance. All right, we've been here before, so your belly is pulling in and up from the mat. And the shoulders, right? Still talking about those shoulders. They're sliding down. So keep them pulling down here. Keep your hands under the shoulders, take an inhale. As you do that, you're gonna start to press into the hands, lift up. Now keep your elbows pulling towards your sides like we just did for triceps. Now think about this. A lot of people wanna bring their shoulders up. Slide them down, connect them. Feel how much easier that is to pull your core in and up and then lower back down. Good, do that again. Press into the hands. Keep the shoulders sliding down as you lift. And then we lower. Good, we're gonna do that a few more times. Press into the hands, shoulders down, lift it up. Good, lower down. Last 2. Good, last one. All right, so bring your forehead back down to the mat. Now this time, we're gonna lift arms and legs together as we come up. Now you're gonna keep the elbows bent by your sides as you lift and lower. So on your inhale, start to lift up, upper and lower body, and then we lower back down. Do that again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Shoulders down. Good, and lower. 2 more, 2. Last one. All right, now we're gonna add the arms moving forward into Superman on each one. So I'll show you that. All right, so we're gonna inhale, lift upper and lower body. Exhale, reach the arms forward, but don't pull the shoulders up by the ears. Keep them sliding down. And then pull the arms back down by your sides, bending the elbows. Lower back down. Do that again. Inhale, lift up. Reach the arms forward. Draw them back down and lower. Good, lift, reach, down and lower. Good, lift, reach, down and lower. Good, this one, stay lifted and you reach the arms long and pull them back. Good, long and back. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, lower it all the way back down. All right, go ahead and press yourself up just onto your hands and knees. Let's real quick find a cat back position, dropping your head, lifting the belly, and just go ahead and sway the hips a little side to side. guys are doing an awesome job. It's amazing how when you focus on, a certain area of the body as it relates to Pilates, the shoulders. I mean, I'm feeling quite a bit of work through here. I hope you guys are too, but I'm feeling how that makes such a big difference in connecting all the way through here. So, all right, we're gonna do what's called reverse table. So you're gonna go ahead and bring your arms long. Actually, we're gonna do your choice, reverse plank or reverse table. So reverse table, you will do the same thing that I'm doing, except your knees will be bent so that when you lift up, you are in more of a table-like position, or you can bring the legs long. Either way, you're gonna have the hands back behind you. Now, you can have your fingers facing forward. I like to bring my fingers facing out. That helps me connect my shoulders a little bit more down towards my ribs. So you choose. All right, so when you're ready, you're gonna start to press up here, and then you lift the hips, right? Whether you're in your table or your reverse plank, that's up to you. But I want you to feel that you're not thrusting your ribs up too high, but keeping them in line, but pressing away with the shoulders as they slide down your spine. Good, and then we lower back down. We're gonna do that again. This one's a tough one. Good, shoulders down and back first. Start to lift through the shoulders and then you press up. Good, and lower. Good, you've got two more. Press, lift. Lower. Good, last one, press, lift. Good, and lower. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna come to face forward. We're gonna finish with a nice easy side stretch, our mermaid. So having your knees to one side. So if you're mirroring me, bring them to the left. And you're gonna go ahead and bring your arms out to the sides, right? So a lot of work in those shoulders. We're just gonna stretch out the side body, the shoulders a little bit here. So I want you to go ahead and bring your left hand down as your right arm lifts up overhead. You can bend in this bottom elbow. Now, I want you to start to turn to face that hand that's on the floor. Good, kind of reach the arm long and then come back to center and then lift up. You're gonna get another stretch on the other side, holding here. Good, come up through center. Good, bring that hand down, reach over. Good, twist. Good, back to center. Lifting up. Good, bend that elbow. Bring it down. So even here, right? Ribs, try not to pop them. Keep them connected. Shoulder, slide them down the back. Connect your shoulders here. And then lift up. Good, same thing on this side. As you reach over, find those same things. Shoulders down and together. Ribs pulling in. And you round that upper body. Good, bring it back to center. Lift up. Good, bring it over. Good, lift all the way up. Let's go ahead and switch the legs to the other side. So now your right hand will come down as you bring this top arm up overhead. Feel that stretch through here too. It feels so nice. And then we round towards that hand that's on the floor. Good, lift back up. And then we bring that arm down, bend the elbow, reach over. Good, lifting. Good, bring it up. Good, twist. Good, back to center. And up. And over, shoulders down. Last one, lifting up. Good, bring it over. Good, twist and reach. Good, back to center. And then bring it down last time. Good. All right, go ahead and come on up to seated. Find that comfortable seat again here, wherever that is for you. This time, definitely do some shoulder rolls here, maybe some bigger ones, just to loosen everything up. Good. All right, drop the chin to the chest while keeping the shoulders sliding down the back. Good, bring your left ear towards the left shoulder. Good, right ear towards right shoulder. Head back down through center and then lift it all the way back up. All right, guys, day 5, you finished. Congratulations, shoulders. I'm feeling mine, that's for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to add a little something to this one, I'm going to link a lower body workout here. So if you want to kind of work a little bit of that lower body, or you could do the one that we did yesterday. So that would be day 4. Also, go ahead and check this one out here. This one's going to be just a quick workout for your core. So very targeted. You can use everything that we've learned so far and apply it here. So thanks again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you for day 6. Bye-bye.